Okay.
When I was in, like before you go to prison, you have to go through these jails. Because when I was in jail, I met this man who actually worked for the orphanage in Thailand. He's your age, actually 67. He said with his retirement, Social Security, and his pension, $2,000, it's not possible to live in Washington. So Pattaya or Thailand, that's his only home. And then why he went to jail, I know in a way I'm recording this, so I say he's not guilty because he actually accidentally has something in his bag that is not that he didn't pay for, and that's why he was in the jail with me. And because of the people I met in life, I met two people that were kicked out of Thailand. One was in a fight. One was he stole something from 7-Eleven. And stealing is such a big no-no in Thailand that if you steal anything, you get kicked out. You don't come back. So this man actually, I told him, like, if the lawyer is going to charge you $6,000-7,000, pay the $6,000-7,000, please, because you're not going to feel comfortable in Laos and Cambodia. Because at 67 at your age, you cannot leave Thailand because he has an apartment. He's terrible with women. He even admits that he's gullible, but that's his character. But what he does for a living is actually very interesting because he works at an orphanage, right? So basically, the FBI is out of their jurisdiction. Basically, the FBI don't want American pedophiles going back to America. His job is to basically, well, they already identify because they know who actually the pedophile is. The Highlands is like #1 country for pedophiles, right? You go there, and then basically, he basically kills them. I don't know if he does it, but no, you don't seem like the type that would kill them. But I go, how do you kill them? Later I ask, but I won't get into that conversation. But this guy sounds very interesting, right? I still have his email and his Facebook. I'll definitely, when I see him again, he doesn't drink. He doesn't drink coffee. He doesn't drink beer. The woman that he thought he married, wow, she has 5 other husbands, and they're all their friends. And she stole money from all of them. I go, wow, how unlucky is this? This man should write the book. Like my book within the book in itself has stories, and then today I met you accidentally. I wasn't supposed to meet you. I was supposed to look for J.J. Bean, but somehow my mind or God somehow switched my brain a little bit, and then sometimes I believe in these God sort of weird stuff. I go, how did I meet you? I don't think you come here every day, but
most of the time.
I go, why was I here? Because I go, this is my neighborhood, right? And then I go, you sure this is on J.J. Bean? I came in here. Okay, I'm going to have a tea, and then I'm going to go at 10 o'clock and meet my friend. But somehow I forgot that meeting because I met you. So I told my buddy that I made a lie. I called this a white lie. I'm going to sell, instead of selling my apartment, I want to buy the apartment next door and turn this loft into one gigantic loft. And then I go, I want to know if that is possible, how much would this gigantic loft be worth? Because now Vancouver's space is quite limited, right? But you have money, you want to live in downtown, but you don't want to live in this small space. And then my apartment is nice.
Does it have a view? Does it have a view?
Yeah. It actually faces Granville Street.
Granville Street?
And actually, you can look at Nordstrom. You know how Robson and Granville?
Oh, so it's not in Burnaby?
No, it's right in the middle of downtown.
Oh, I thought it was on the
Well, here it's good for family. Like, nothing here opens after 10, you know?
Oh,
Admiral,
yeah.
maybe 12.
Oh, after 10. James Street Restaurant, Chinese restaurant, is open till 2 in the morning.
James Street? That's a breakfast.
James Restaurant, down there by London Drugs in Hastings and Spokane. It's open till 2 in the morning. He used to be the manager of the Pelican on
Is it Chinese
Victoria.
restaurant?
Yeah, on Victoria and Hastings on the corner. He used to be the manager there.
Well,
so he uses the stir sticks. You melt it in there and you get chocolate flavor. You dip it like biscotti. You drip it on your pants.
his door and blue jeans. But if I were to share my story, it broke into 4 chapters right now. If I were to show you pictures of my chapter.
Yeah. Okay. Now, so.
No, I'm
So you went to jail because you kissed one of his girlfriends.
Who?
Who? Is that what you did?
I didn't kiss anybody.
Is that how you wound up in Slammer?
They say that I overstayed 3 days. I even went to my embassy and say, "Oh, a few days, okay." You know, why you got me 3 days? But I think it has other issues. My mom said, "Did you piss off somebody? A girl? She has a boyfriend that's very high level, and he wants to get you." And I know all these like possibilities, right? Like universe is like, I go, who? Which one? I go, which?
A million.
I go, who? What? Like, and then when I was in first day in jail, the guy from Cameroon, he's been in Thailand 10 years, right? They can't kick him out because he doesn't want to go. He doesn't have money, and they won't fly him. Because if he were to go to Nigeria, he might get killed because in Nigeria they don't want people that are not convicts but bad people. What's the term for? Basically, they get jail and they basically kill them like before they even get off the tarmac. Right? It's like, are you serious? He doesn't want to go home. This is life, and then.
Yeah.
And then, you know, inside the jail, I met people that were nice. And one of the guy from Syria, he was Muslim. He got into a fight, and it was lucky for him. His family, friends bring him food, and then he gave everybody food, right? Just so that we can pray for him. And then I go, oh, he's gonna be in trouble because the person he beat up has to be in the hospital. So I don't care, like, you know, that's why, like, these lessons, like, don't get in fights. Just get beat up, don't beat someone up. If you beat someone up and that person get hurt, holy smokes.
You don't have to beat him up that bad. You could just...
Well, this guy looks, like, in Syria, everybody fights, right? He tells me...
Oh, in Syria?
In Syria. He's from Syria.
I thought he said Syria.
And the guy said, in Syria, either you kill or someone kills you. That's almost like the religious belief. Like either you go to
a fight, you either
no, because it's not like America, Canada. It's not safe. In Syria, you have to go. I assume you have to go to an army of some sort. So yeah, he doesn't agree with killing, but you're trained at a young age to hurt, to kill, right? So
to protect the country.
And then someone was making fun of his beard mustache because he looked like a terrorist. You know, even here, I hang out with a guy that. I like to nickname him the person that burns down Valley Village. Okay. I left Safeway to work at Valley Village because I was pissed at the management. Like I work so hard. Like I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the hardest shift. I like the hard work. And then when I worked there, it's so easy. And then when that place burned down, I had to go to the Victoria Drive, Valley Village. So I run to work for an hour, and then once I get there, I do the hard labor of making bales, you know, because they ship these clothes to Africa.
Yep.
And I go, they don't know how I can do it so fast. The fast that I can do it in 15, 20 minutes, done one bale, right? So I have this technique down. And I go, how come the people that you hire cannot do even three bales one day? The most I can do is 7. Right? Like 5,000, 1,000-pound bales, like 7,000.
How do you lift it up? Oh, you got a forklift.
No, they fork it. They fork it. My job is to get they throw away the clothes nobody wants. And my job is to put it in the compactor and jam it, right?
Did you get any money out of the pockets, that women's pockets of the clothes?
Oh, I actually the lady that was there, she had found $1,000 in the envelope. But that has to be turned into the management, and they count it, and then usually we get free lunches. I go, wow, I was just with her, and then she was like going through the... See, in a way, I'm lucky, but not lucky. If it is lucky, that money should be mine, but I'm lucky in a way that money doesn't go back to me.
Okay, for Thailand, my 2 nephews...
Have you been to Thailand?
No. My 2 nephews spent 30 years in Thailand.
Yeah, of course.
For Muay Thai boxing.
I enjoy, yes.
And they have the #1 Muay Thai website. They're They're the authentication for Muay Thai fighting in Thailand.
Yeah, I'm. If you want, I'm actually hanging out my Muay Thai bag in my bag. You know why? Because I'm not a Muay Thai fighter, but when people say do 100 punch, I do 1,000 punch. Just add a zero. Whatever.
It's
It's
supposed to help
like,
you lose weight, right?
oh, it's good. Like for me, I want the 8-pack, not 6-pack.
So I can. You can help me get that. Get a
want-
6-pack. Yeah.
Yeah, just do sit-ups. Just sit up and stop eating. Do you see in a third world diet, all these people? You know what? The kid that in Cambodia,
I can
you know,
eat your plate. I can eat
he
your
dreams
diet.
of eating white rice in his sleep because he's hungry when he's sleeping. So you dream about eating food, eating. I go in North America, the dreams are bullshit. You just come up with dreams. I want a car. I want a house. This is my dream. But there's no dream. You talk about real dream. Don't desire anything. Just dream, and that is your dream. I go, who came up with this? I dream. I dream is I want. I desire. And then the worst is I don't want to say my sister, but it's only her. I met women that say they deserve things. What do you mean? Do I deserve anything? Right? What do you mean? I'm born with good looks. I deserve shit. There's no. What is this? I call the government mafia because if you're married, I go, all of a sudden you divorce because the wife doesn't want to have sex with you anymore, and then the government say, oh, you were her half. You know how many women does that? You start having sex with their husband, and then what the hell do? You can't fire your wife. You have to divorce, and here's her.
You have to be a Mormon.
I don't buy it. At 50 years old, you think I'm ready? Like my mom keep wanting to get married. You're
Okay,
nuts.
so you're older than 50?
I'm 49, retirement age next year. If you have 30,000 Canadian, you can just retire in Thailand. Come visit me in Thailand. You know, look, I don't want to say, honestly, at 60, my dick will become a mushroom. And I don't even need to have sex, so maybe once a month. I go, now.
What about the Viagra deal?
You can. You can have as much as one. I actually have some natural one for you. Next time I see you, I'll give you a couple just to see what happens. Because it will work. But
it doesn't work?
Try it.
Oh, it doesn't work? Well,
It works.
Okay.
Even as just enjoy the companionship of beautiful women around you. What's wrong with that?
I had a wife that sex was not. So I lived a pretty much sexless marriage.
Look, I don't think I can have sex with one woman for the entire my life. I don't know. I admire people that can. I realize I cannot. I don't know how people do it. I'm not a penguin, okay? Penguins do that.
Okay. A woman's got to have Kama Sutra, Chinese. They have to have some the kung fu of sex.
No, I find for the 35-year-old enjoy sex more than I do. For me, it's like work. I got to. If I don't make them horny or have orgasm, it feels like I'm at fault for not making them beautiful.
You train them in. No. You train them. You give them some special drink.
I have. No, they take. The girls I meet all the time, they work on the. It's almost like imagine from here to that gas station. Actually, 4 blocks.
Oh,
they have their position, right?
Are you serious?
So you walk, you go to Beach Road. They're all the same girl that stand here because that's their spot. The girl that next to them is their neighbor.
Oh, they have
their. They're not in Vancouver, of course.
No, in Burnaby.
No, of course not in Canada. Come on.
Oh. You're making the story even better.
I'm making you dream.
No. You're making the story even more exciting. You make the story more exciting, you see.
Let me show you where.
Right. See, we gotta embellish a little bit, you know. We gotta get people going, you know.
Let me show you my heaven.
Your heaven?
Yeah.
Havana? Oh, I thought those are comic books. Those are actually your book for writing.
See, one of my problems, I went to jail because I go, where did you go for 2 months? Well, why can't I go anywhere for 2 months? I lost my phone, right? So I have phones in Vancouver.
So you need to put it like this. You need to have something like this. See?
I go, why do I want to buy a new phone? So they track you, right? They track me.
Well, you can turn it off. Turn the tracking off, right?
No, but they want to know where you go. I go, why? Am I? am I obliged or what is it? Legally, I'm not.
In Thailand, you mean? You want to know where you are?
They want to know where I've been. I go, no, I don't want to know. Like you. What if I go visit my girlfriend on Korong, where she has 7 other sisters? I go, yeah, I went there. I go, so what? She's beautiful. I go, we're not married yet. I don't want you to meet her. I don't want you to know our conversations. Like the reason why I have like these covers, they record you, right? Like, okay, let's skip back to the conversation. At TD Bank, you put this cover on. When you get a new card, log in like biometric. Biometric is supposed to be only fingerprints. You have to give me consent that you take a photograph of me. You don't. If you're actually photographing me without my consent, how the hell do I know that photograph is not being used something else?
Yeah.
Like you have my signature and my picture, right? So I go, yeah. If I agree to taking a picture, that's my thing, right?
Yeah.
But you can't just take a picture of me without letting me know. So there's a lot of apps that. I love the privacy law. If I'm like masturbating on xvideo.com, I don't want you taking pictures of me while I'm masturbating. Give me a break.
Become a master of Johnson's.
What did I say?
That's a lot of information. What do you got? This
is my headband. I'm saving my headband.
Is that in here? Well, that's amazing drawing.
So I live here. I walk to my gym, my grocery store. Usually I go to this street, my massage. But usually all the bars, all the working girls are here. All the more expensive girls are here. That's for me too far.
Oh, this is Thailand.
This is heaven, I call it.
But this
heaven for men, hell for women, because women don't want to be here. I go, if a woman costs only $40, like why would you even spend $40 a burger and 2 beers? I go, if I like the girl after I have sex, we'll go for dinner for $3-4.
But you might get something bad.
What? Disease and I'll die? This guy, I'll die earlier.
Okay. So I
these are my girlfriends. This is all their best features, like tits, ass. This girl's she only does drinks, but I slept with her anyway. But because one of her friends,
they should.
I actually want her and her friend together. This is my first time in my life. Actually, not my first time. I've done it in Cambodia. There's 2 girls there actually were mute. They cannot talk. So I paid them 20.
Are they mute?
They cannot talk. They do the sign language.
What
it's on my YouTube. Right? It's actually it's on my sex. But afterwards, they were. What are they talking about?
They really do. Or they're not acting.
They really can't talk. It's like people mute, right?
But someone cut the tongue?
No, it's like people that cannot talk are mute, right? But imagine a country where before Thailand, now Cambodia is the same, $10 a day. $12 a day you make. A day. Imagine you try living on $12 a day. A prostitute once told me, you try living on $12 a day. Not possible.
In the country, it's different, right?
No, in the country it might be even less if they work on their farm. But if you work at 7-Eleven or the minimum wage is like $10 a day. US is actually less than $10. Canadian 12 is like 300 baht. So 10 US is like 350, right? So minus, let's say, about $2, $8.50 a day US. Imagine you try living on 8. If you can, and then rent.
Okay, did you put a 0 after somewhere?
Huh?
Did you put a 0?
Why is 0?
So increase the value.
No, but that's the minimum wage, and then usually the rent is $100 US a month.
This is the family zone.
Okay. Family zone.
Well, they're you can push it together, wreck it. You can do whatever. You can be creative. We're writing a book, so you might be in the.
These are actually the boyfriends. It's all me. I have genital warts, so they have all warts on them.
You got what?
Warts, genital warts.
Oh, these.
But mine is somehow disappeared. Okay. But these are a copy from a Spanish cartoon, Spanish comic book I have. But sometimes artists have to copy And then this, I actually was eating a brownie and pie, and I was thinking, oh, this person should have this as a girlfriend. This person should have this as a girlfriend. This person should have this as a girlfriend.
And these are guys.
These are all guys, right? These are dicks, basically.
But this is all you.
No,
This is you. This is your. This is your. This is your. This is your. This is your fantasy.
but yeah, just imagine one big dick.
Okay.
But always funny because the bar that I always go to, there's lady boys. It's fun because as long as you hear it, every time the guy walks past or you walk out, the girl jumps out and grabs him and try to get a lady drink. Because a lot of bars are different. If the ladies don't get 3 drinks a night, they get fired or something. You know, they get replaced by somebody else.
Do you have to drink, or I mean, what do you mean get something?
Every bar works slightly different. I actually enjoy that bar, but I find the girls they go home with customers every night. So I started going to the bar right next door, like right there. It's a go-go bar. The drinks a little bit more. The girls are more conservative.
You always been doing this?
Huh?
You always been traveling like this?
I've been going here 10 years, but this is the first time I actually stay here for a long time. And maybe I got to an age where I'm more comfortable with women. I go, yeah, I like you. I'll drink. I go, wow, you know, you can grope them.
So you don't have the local ones.
Huh?
You got local ones too, right?
Local like Vancouver?
No, local. Girlfriends here too.
No, I stay away from local girls. I'm a monk in Vancouver.
You are?
Yeah, I don't party, I don't drink. I sometimes drink, but I barely go out. Before I have a hard time because after I came from heaven, I come back to Vancouver, I'm depressed. But I'm really comfortable being alone now.
So who do you hang out with?
Nobody.
Nobody?
I just hang out at the gym.
So now you hang out with a brother.
Hey, if you want, you can hang out with me at the hot tub. If you want, I'll give you my wristband. You have swimming trunks and towel? If you want, we can go to Eileen Daily. That's where I always go.
Eileen Daily.
Oh yeah, if you want to lose weight.
Over here.
Yeah. Get an annual membership. It works out to be $2 a day. And most of the guys there, you know, they're nice ladies there too. I think for you can easily find them. Are you single?
I'm a widower. My wife died last year in September.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've been married going on 44 years, and she died
You're
of cancer.
more lonely than me. Because it took me 8 years to get comfortable with being alone.
Well, I'm comfortable. I'm in my zone now. I'm beginning to.
Yeah, I like your energy. You're very positive.
See, I want to bring joy and happiness to people wherever I go. That's my gift. I can now express my gift of helping people.
Yeah, you like to help.
And to make people feel, you know, people have hope. That's my passion. If I can help people get to where they want to go in life.
Well, that's a good. For me, I think I have enough. Like I tell you, I'm not joking. If I'm the devil, if $666,000 and 666 cents is enough for me on this life, really. If I go to zero, I think I can just live off the street and I'll be fine. But somehow I think some people, I don't want to say many, but I can only say my mom, my sister, I think they want more and more. And all my life I feel like I work hard enough and they go, it's not enough for them. I go, what is? Do you have kids?
No, I don't have kids. See, I didn't have kids because I was never in a position with proper kind of jobs to be able to climb and do those things. You know, to provide those things.
This is an important page because in Thai, what it means is she said, and everybody laughs like she said she sell pussy well. And I'm joking. And then I talked to local Thai people. Oh, this is a really bad word. Because in their culture, you know, in our culture, you say cunt, pussy is very normal. It is. Well, see, but there is so polite culture. They say, you say pussy, you sell pussy well. Wow, everybody, they all giggle like. But I go, local people, who teach you these words? These are rude. like to a North American, I go, what do you think I come to Pattaya for? I pay for hookers. I'm not married. I like to boom boom. Eventually, I might not be that interested in sex, but seriously, I go to the bar. I squeeze. You know what? I usually bring my phone. I'm on YouTube a lot. I'm not even interested in watching them dance because the girl behind me. I'm excusing, drinking beer, going through. A guy's the same, just like add watch. You know how on YouTube you go add watch later. So when the bar closed, I took 4 girls, usually 4 or 8, all of them to like hot pot dinner, all you can eat buffet.
Yeah.
All you can eat buffet is like cheaper than Uncle Willie's, $7 per person, right? It's like, okay, wow, the girls.
Because they haven't eaten, right?
Yeah, after dancing, of course they're hungry, right? So usually I set my alarm at 11:30. I wake up,
so
and they bark.
So you're like Don Juan DeMarco.
I don't know. I just want to live my. Sometimes I'm not even interested in having sex. Maybe I'm getting to the age where I go sex, but having good company, and then they go drink, and then we buy more beer, and then they don't finish the beer. They bring the beer home. I go, I'm not interested in that. I'm actually interested in watching YouTube. Once they go home, I go home at YouTube in my bunk bed in my dorm.
So do you have a big screen?
I live cheap. I live in a dormitory.
Oh, right? you don't
$10 a day.
Anything.
Oh, man, I can, but I live again 660 enough. I don't need to live in a big place, right? I live in this dorm, and then I put on my headphones. I watch till I fall asleep. And I go wake up and watch again. And then basically that's my routine. That is when I have a phone. But when I don't have a phone,
what do you do?
I draw. I go talk to people. I'm more active, right? So this is like, why can't I have a phone? I think I'm more creative. A person is more creative. Like a writer can actually.
So how many books you got?
No, these are my notebook.
So heavy. So when are you gonna get the book together?
This is chapter 1. Chapter 2 is like
we have a book series. You get the first one going. We get it out there, and then we have a book series. We go, yeah, that's better. Rather than trying to wait to do
I don't want to waste my time. I want to make a book, make a video game. Because when I used to make video games, the prison story is the most interesting. Yeah, I made video game for 13 years. In 2008, I quit because I was just depressed when I see my 401k.
That's why you become a multi-millionaire, right?
No, I'm not multi-millionaire. I'm not even rich. But you discover, how is it possible that you cannot live a good life in a country where people make $10 a day? Here, my cousin makes $1,000 a day. They have like 16 homes. I go, isn't that enough? I go, you're worried about your money? I go,
your cousin
no, in like Bay Area, right? They're so loaded. I go, money, like to a Chinese person, I assume we're Chinese.
Yeah.
But I go, it's like a competition for making money almost. It feels like, I don't know about you, but I see it that way. It's like, whoa. Like my mom's like, yesterday we go for ham cha, you know?
Yeah.
Like she's like, oh, don't spend $3 on lemon tea. I go, Mom, you're 70. I don't think you can live another 100 years. You know, just sell the $2 million house. And just like live
here?
Yeah, just over there. I go, why is she like so frugal, right? And then sometimes
your dad's not around, right?
My dad passed away when I was like 25. So I became my dad. I became my mom happy, make money. I go, how much? Like, do you want my?
And you got a sister. You don't have any brothers.
Like, do you want my dick to stop working so that I can like be with you forever? I go, that's not fair. Like, when am I ever free? I go, there's no freedom because I'm mom, right? Bullshit.
Does your mom have friends? Does your mom get all these things?
Yeah, but that's hard, man. I go, what? And then in especially in Southeast Asia, everybody listens to their mom because having a kid is basically your social security. Because there's no social security there, right? Your kid. And then the best lady boy I met, her name's iPhone. I make fun of her name because her mom probably wanted an iPhone instead of another child, and it's a him. Girl makes more money than men, right? And they're so.
A lady boy, right? Makes like a woman.
Yeah, and so is a like she has like at first I thought she was a woman and she has big tits, but they're all fake, right? But now these big tits, they're like, wow. The girl I like to have big tits, but I go, wow, this is the best big tits I've ever experienced.
But some.
Sorry.
We gotta settle the weather.
Let's go for lunch. I'll treat. Like sometimes, I almost die. I basically die. I die in Everest. I went to Everest this trip because I don't want to go to Mongolia and Everest because after at least 3 years of Mount
Everest.
Yes, I died.
You're talking about Everest on the
base camp, Mount Everest.
Okay.
Your blood oxygen level is supposed to be 80. I was under 44, 43. You know that place, a lot of people have altitude sickness because the toilet smells so horrible. Everybody's having diarrhea. And then they were worried that I'm not going to wake up after I go to sleep. And they were calling... No, it's just altitude sickness. And maybe I can blame my doctor. I don't want to blame him. But I actually have a recording message of my mom talking to my aunt and the doctor about stuff. I posted on YouTube and they don't like it, right? And I go, why? My mom wants me to sign an affidavit and all that. What's the other form? Power of attorney. You can't trust money. My mom knows if I sell my apartment, I'm free. I go, Mom, you know what? If I don't sign it, I'll give money to the government. You get some. I'll put it in the will. I'm not going to sign you anything right now. It's just ridiculous.
Your mom should start living now, right? Okay.
Well, my mom never lived. You look at her house. She actually has what I call hoarder disorder. You know what is hoarder disorder? She has so much stuff in the house. Like my room is just this corner.
Oh, so
and then even my room has her stuff. And I go, you know what? If you clean out all the stuff, our house is actually very big, and I can have more space.
So I should. Am I gonna be able to meet your mom in the book?
My mom is so antisocial.
Okay,
she's so paranoid right now. Maybe because of what is going on. I believe in ghosts, and I tell her that Dad talks to me. I talk to God. She will be. She was saying to everybody that, like, I come home from the gym. I go, why am I knocking on the door and she doesn't open? Like, what the hell are you really afraid? She's nervous of something. Someone is after her, right?
But she lives alone.
With me in the house, and then my family is downstairs. I don't want to talk about my family and being recording. Because my mom, my sister, and my brother-in-law, they're in Thailand right now. Fuck, man. I don't want to. That is the book. That's the chapter I don't want to get into.
That's the missing chapter.
That's the. I know what that chapter is already. Holy shit. And then on mine, like Safeway, they want to give me extra $10,000. Why? To accept this termination letter. No, I quit, right? Why are you giving me $10,000? So why are you, like, termination for what? Like, and then I go, fraud or change name. I have these papers. I haven't looked at. I need to talk to my lawyer because I have a friend that say, oh, you can have a free consultant with this. You can easily get more than 10 grand. So what it is, on my last day, I work hard. Did I hug the security guard too hard? You're suing me something? I go, what am I getting sued for? Like, this beer I like. When I work at Safeway in the beginning, they wanted me to shave it off. That's against the law. You can't tell someone to shave out beer. They think, oh, I'm a Filipino, right? The first landed immigrant job. My EA job is a bullshit, right? Okay, I'll shave, but I go, fuck you, that's not legal. This hoodie, you're not allowed to wear it, but that guy can wear it, I can't. So fuck you too.
Because you're not a white, you got the wrong color skin.
Holy shit. It's a union leader, that is a racist. I already know this. I go, why do I think I live in Thailand? Why do I want to be...
piece of chocolate.
I'll buy you sushi. It's like, now it's like me against all the governments. Safeway, you're peanuts compared to the government. I got in trouble in China or Hong Kong or US or everybody. The reason why they're after me, I think, is China. They want everybody to have this phone. You cannot leave house without the phone.
So, are you born in China?
I'm a Hong Kong citizen, but this thing started in Hong Kong, or even 8 years ago.
You don't have an accent.
Well, yeah, I came here in '84,
Oh, 84. Oh, yeah. Well, you're pretty young then.
11 years old.
Oh. Okay. Now
You're born in Hong Kong, born here.
My grandfather came to Canada in 1910.
Wow. You're many generations.
I'm third generation. The people at
You
church.
should just come to Thailand, visit me. I seriously. Double infinity pool. You ever been to a hotel with an infinity pool?
What's that?
Like water goes out, and you can see the sunset. And there's no edge. One day I'm gonna invite all my girlfriends. It's like, come over. You can bring 10 of them at once. I go, just come drink tequila. But they, I go.
What I'm looking for is, see, I don't have any travel experience.
You come with me.
I need
Are you my guide?
I need someone to teach me.
I don't care if you have sex. Just like sleep with them. Just like make them happy. Drink.
I have a pretty.
You look a lovable guy. Women will love you then.
I have a pretty clean lifestyle.
Yeah, I'm a dirty young man. Yeah, old man. Now. Okay, stop painting this beautiful picture.
Oh, see,
it's too late. You met the devil.
You gotta add some.
You know why I'm the devil?
You gotta add some. You gotta add another aspect of my comedy.
My apartment downtown, the zip code is B6B6L6. So 666, right? So it's all the man.
Why do you make it a lucky number? Why don't you make it 77? Why'd you put it 7? Make it a lucky
7,
number.
I don't know 7. Right now, my chapter is
7 and 8. 7 or 8.
8 is me. My mom's number 8, so it's easy.
So what'd you go 8?
9 is a lucky number in Thailand. 7 is the most difficult because I don't know 7. Prime numbers.
What'd you go 8 then?
8 is easy. 8 in Chinese is like money, right?
And then 9. What is 9?
9 is the number 1 best number in Thailand. That's why nobody likes a new king. He's 10. But wait, when I party with the king, I'll tell him exactly what to do to get everybody on your side.
So did you learn how to fight?
I actually don't fight.
You learn for interest.
You know what? I'll tell you. At our age, you too. You need to. I call it. You have to get your blood boiling. Well, the proper term is you need oxygen in your blood to feel energized, right? So at our age, you're a little bit heavier, so you shouldn't run. If you run, you can hurt yourself.
Yeah, I can't run.
So you do swimming.
So I have to.
If I can make you lose 10 pounds, then I'll get you next level.
Lose 50.
I know, but 10 pounds at a time.
Yeah.
But you have to start watching your diet.
Yeah.
Stop eating rice. Just eat carrots and celeries if you can. A bok choy, broccoli. It's horrible.
Okay. We can have some woman that cook some good tasting.
Why do you want to cook? I just go to the grocery store and buy a carrot and eat it.
No.
And banana.
No, the bok choy. The bok choy.
No preservative. No preservative.
We got that. Can we have some interesting girlfriends?
I don't. I stay away from girlfriends. They cost too much in Canada, man.
No. Not the ones that cost money.
Gasoline bus ticket costs money. It's like shit.
Look at that. Why don't we get that? We can dig for gold. We can.
No, I'm saving my gold.
No. We can be see, gold digger. We can be men digger.
Men digger.
We dig their gold.
Dig gold.
They treat us like
gold
king.
mine.
Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, we're king. We're king. We're Canadian kings, right?
We're kings, yes. When we go over there.
You don't know here.
Here, I'll tell you what I do in there. I get a massage before I go to the gym. After gym, I get a massage. And between that, I have some fruits, have a meal, around $2. Fruits are $1. A cut watermelon, the person cut it for you. Wow, it's like they don't accept tip. You're not allowed to tip. Well, it's nice if you tip, but I go 15%, 20%, because they live on tips, right?
But you said there's no tipping, but you do it anyways.
I'll tell you who to tip and why you tip them, because these are the people you see regularly.
Okay. You build a relationship with people.
Something I learned this trip in prison is the motorcycle taxi rider, they're actually police, because tourists don't usually, they're almost like informants of police. Get this guy is spending so much money every night. he has money. Like you don't send guys in prison without money. Right? But in prison, I learned these poor people, they shouldn't be there. They all don't have cell phones. Like I'm not supposed to have a cell phone. You know why? Because I didn't use my cell phone the entire few days in the beginning because I didn't have data Wi-Fi. But somehow the girl that sold me the phone knew what happened to me. I actually owed her. She somehow put data internet onto my phone, and all of a sudden I can like talk to my friend. If I don't have internet, holy smokes! But maybe Scott wills. Maybe I should. The thing is, I shouldn't even be in there in the first place. If Embassy Canada, if Embassy Canada knew what they were doing, they could just tell you, go pay this fine, get a renewal done. But why are you so incompetent? Like
they're paid to be incompetent.
No, they paid to get big money. I go, who's after this? Are you? Is my family in it after this? And I go, my mom just saying. I go, maybe is China involved? Because China don't like me as a person because I instigate shit. I go to China and Hong Kong and tell people, you guys should be more angry. They think that maybe, after I came back 3 days later to the... I'm not, I'm just me, right? When I was in Hong Kong, I took steroids and I'm not supposed to use steroids. You become invincible, right? You're so mad. Your views are so ridiculously...
It changes your
because,
mind.
Because you're so like testosterone like driven, and I go, you're fearless, right? You became like Superman or Spider-Man. I go, but in Spider-Man they're not like this. But I go, you're so vocal about everything, right? Like this is bad. The women are like government. They're super controlling. Wow. When a woman hears this is so. Like, they even banned some of my YouTube video because of the shit I said. I don't remember what they did. When you're partially intoxicated and drunk, some of your anger is so strong that I go, why? Am I... Because I think I was listening to Arnold's video about, it's like Navy SEALs, right? You have to push your limit, right? So when you, instead of running marathon, run 10 marathon. No, you can't. Run 24 hours a day and see what happens, right? Holy...
In Germany, there's a 24...
Yeah, it's called ultra marathon, right?
Yeah. You run...
But it's great. You push, you know what you... I want you to get to that stage, and you'll thank me that one day. Women will just flock to you and they go, holy shit, what is this?
Well, because I got
abs. I want to eat a six-pack abs at 62, 65, right?
69, 70.
Man, I go, but you're a nice guy already. You giggle, you have women, Thailand people love. I go, how can a poor country have so many smiling faces? Because that's their culture, right? You and I belong there. Trust me, once you go there, you leave this place. Maybe Canada is afraid that a guy like me, if I were to sell my apartment, all these guys like me would also do the same thing. I go, why would I even get married? Even at 30, just save. Go.
See, my next stage is I'm going to be motivation. I'm going to speak amongst the audience.
But I want your experience, man.
Yeah.
My job is a physical trainer for you. So your job, if you can, just get a month. One month pass there.
I can get.
And tell me, I usually go there at least 2 times a day. One early in the morning, sometimes 3.
A day?
Yes. What do you do all day?
I talk. Can I visit?
You can talk there. The ladies are naked, have bikinis. The hot sauna, swimming pool, hot tub, shower.
But the old ones, though, the ones you get.
Well, you want 12 to 18-year-old? Come on, you have to go somewhere else. I'll take you.
How old these women? How old are they?
They're 40. They're young. They're 45 to 60.
Okay. I thought the grandmother.
Come on, you're 69, buddy. You're 60.
But you see, I got the energy of the young ones.
No, you don't look at 69.
I fool
You're
everybody.
like a 55.
I fool everybody, right?
At first, when you go to church, I go, "Oh shit!" I feel like, be careful about what I say.
Well, I'm not religious.
I'm almost like a Cain. You know, Cain's are left his kicked out of Eden. And I go, I'm a nomad. And the older people, like, I have a 79-year-old friend. He's like, oh, drifters are bad. I go, I'm a professional drifter now. I go,
a gypsy, right?
Gypsy. I dated a gypsy, and my mom. Every girl I dated, my mom hates it. It sounds like, are they stealing the sun from her?
I'm gonna tell these guys this tastes like grass. Just hold on a second. I'm gonna go.